Hello, my name is Kim Serwick, and I am the President CEO of the Brandon Valley Area Chamber of Commerce. There has been a lot of talk and questions about Brandon's water in the past few months, and with the support of the Chamber Board of Directors, I want to give you a brief overview of the Brandon water system. You may be thinking, what does the Chamber lady know about water? Which is a great question, and the answer is that I am also a part of the Water Development Committee that was formed by the Brandon City Council back in November. This committee is made up of a great group of people with a wide range of backgrounds and expertise. One thing we all have in common is our passion for Brandon. There are three main areas I will discuss: quantity, quality, and safety. First, quantity. This graph shows the water usage from May through July of this past summer and what occurred to create the City Council instating a watering ban. 3/4 of the year, the city only has to treat 650 to 750,000 gallons per day. This means we are putting in the range of 1 million gallons of water on our lawns each day. A permanent odd-even watering schedule has been set as we head into the summer of 2018. So what does this mean? If we as residents adhere to the schedule, we will have an average daily usage of approximately 1.5 million gallons of water per day. So the question of, do we have enough water? The answer is yes. To further help aid in decreasing usage, the Water Development Committee has created a conservation committee. With watering compliance and conservation education, our current water system will be able to sustain us for at least the next 5 years, giving us time to make the right short-term and long-term decisions moving forward in improving the system while we continue to grow. The next area is quality. Brandon is one of 44 communities in South Dakota that has received the Secretary Award for Drinking Water Excellence since the DENR award program began 16 years ago. Before I can talk specifically about the water we pull from our wells, I want to give you a quick course on common groundwater contaminants in our region. The first contaminants are those that do not pose a health risk and are not enforced by the EPA. Two of these that Brandon water has are dissolved solids and hardness. The next slide includes contaminants that are highly regulated by the EPA and DENR. Every water system currently in reach of Brandon is dealing with at least one of these contaminants. Brandon has two of these, radium and gross alpha. To better understand how much radiation we are discussing when it comes to water, I found this helpful graph on the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission website. They state that on average, Americans receive a radiation dose of about 620 millirem each year. You can see that water consumed under the EPA safe guidelines is a very small part at 4 millirem. The site goes on to say that a yearly dose of 620 millirem from all radiation sources has not been shown to cause humans any harm. So what does the water from our wells look like? Here you can see that our current water supply radium levels are below the EPA maximum of 5 picocuries per liter, as does our emergency backup well number 3. To add to this, the city just finished upgrades to the water treatment plant with a new HMO system. This system is designed to remove 82% of radium. Therefore, your water that is already in compliance will now have even less radium due to this new process without decreasing the production rate at the treatment plant. The next slide shows the same two wells and their test results of gross alpha. Again, both falling below the EPA safe drinking water standards. The combination of these three wells are the only water the city of Brandon has used in recent years. Now let's look at well number 7. This well has never been used and has only been tested. You can see in its raw form it is high in both radium and gross alpha. There is no plan to use water from this well at this time. The Water Committee is working with the state for some further testing of the well to see if there is a better source of water in the upper levels of the well. But, as stated above, we do not have an immediate need for this well, so there is time to search for other options. One last area I want to touch on is safety. Clearly, the quality of our water shows that it is safe. But one question that has come up time and time again is, Do we have enough water to put out a house fire? I reached out to the Brandon Volunteer Fire Department, and the resounding answer was yes. The fire department and city staff work closely in the event of a fire, and the amount of water needed to suppress a fire is available. I hope this brief overview was helpful and answered some of the questions you may have had. On behalf of the Brandon Valley Area Chamber of Commerce, thank you for watching.